In my lab, we are working in developing different kinds of materials with very specific properties. Cells in our body live in tissues, yes, that have a very specific environment, and the idea is using these materials to try to mimic this environment and have a better insight of different physiological and pathological processes. Like, for example, nerve injuries, yes? And ideally, in the future, what we want to do is get these new sites and the new knowledge and the new technology developed in our lab, and then try to solve biomedical problems. So the first step, the first thing that we do in our lab is we have to synthesize our materials. That involves a lot of organic chemistry and polymer chemistry. And after obtaining our materials, we have to characterize the properties to see if those properties correspond to what we were expecting. And in that sense, for example, we can characterize the size of our materials, if they are electroconductive, for example, for peripheral nerve injuries, or stuff like that. Once we have done that, what we do is we grab our materials and we test with cells. And in that sense, we have to apply cell culture techniques. So we grow cellular lines, yes, cell lines, or we also work with animal models, yes. And then we test and evaluate interactions between our materials and the cells, for example, doing confocal microscopy. What I look for in a student is curiosity, this desire to learn new things. Also perseverance and persistence, the capacity to continue, yes. And also I'm looking for someone that can work in teams and be collaborative and communicate ideas. And regarding my mentorship philosophy, I would say that every student is different. And in that sense, I really appreciate being able to provide a personalized mentorship. I like meeting with the students and discussing about their career goals and developing a plan so they can acquire all the skills and network that they will need to shine in the future. My plan is to train independent researchers, yes, and for them to be successful in any career path that they choose.
Dr. Nigo is an excellent mentor that he has been very supportive and has really evolved me as a researcher. He spends a lot of time to explain the things and the importance of why we are doing them, which has really helped me designing my experiments and troubleshooting. He also offers us great opportunities like attending to conferences, to present our work, or collaborating with other groups. And what I really love about our lab is how we bridge chemistry, polymers with cell biology to create biomaterials that can help heal nerve repair injuries in the future. I really like working at UMKC because it's a very friendly and supportive environment. In our department, we have many professors that are working with amazing biological systems, and I've collaborated with many of them, and I like how they can help me with my work, even if it's more biomedical engineering. And if I ever need help, they will always be there. And UMKC has so many resources for the students, and the facility is available. And as an international student from Greece, I find this very important. I feel I'm home even though I'm away from home. And for Kansas City, I really like the arts and the culture, especially that there are so many performances, museums, art galleries, and also the jazz scene here. And it's a very warm experience.